Hey guys, it's Shay and welcome back to Shay's Artsy. And in the spirit of the spooky season, I'll be doing the Inktober challenge for as long as I can manage. I mean, I still have school. Maybe I'll have to pre-record some things, pre-draw some things, but that's Inktober for you. One thing I'm gonna take advantage of is Inktober and only using black gel pen ink. So I'll be using the official Inktober 2019 prompt list. I'll put it on screen up here. And as you can see, day one, prompt one is ring. Let's write that down. And I think I'll fit at least 5 prompts on this page before I move on, or as much prompts as possible. Maybe I'll just fill this entire pages with maybe one drawing, maybe really small, so it fills up the page and it almost looks like a scrapbook. We'll see. So since today's first prompt is ring, let's brainstorm some ideas. I mean, ring. Wait, let me zoom in for a bit. There we go. Okay, ring. I mean, it's a pretty basic word, but immediately the first thing that comes to mind when you think of ring, it's usually an engagement ring, right? Maybe one with a diamond. Or maybe you think ring as in an onion ring. I don't know how onion rings look. I have never eaten an onion ring. Maybe when you hear ring, you hear, I don't know, Fruit Loops, cereal. But I think for the most part, what we're going to do is a ring. So for today, maybe we'll just draw a hand with an engagement ring on it for Inktober. Okay, so now we have all our ideas sketched out. We'll be selecting this prompt right here. So prompt 1, ring. Let's get right into it. Now I've been practicing some hands, mostly some Pinterest references. And they've been very helpful to me. So I suggest, if you want to learn to draw something, even if your style isn't realism, maybe your style is a bit cartoony like mine, or illustrative, doesn't matter. Just take a realistic picture of something you're trying to draw and just focus on the shapes it brings and try to translate it in your style. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Okay. I was having some problems drawing the hand. And so I just cut away and now, boom, there's a hand. Perfect, right? Now, while I was drawing it, I was thinking that maybe it doesn't have to be one ring. Sure, the prompt is singular, but we could have more than one ring. I mean, rings, each one of them is their own ring. don't fight with me on this. We're drawing more than one ring. So what gave me the idea was because this thumb, it's the first thing you see. So I'd like to emphasize that by drawing like a big emerald ring on it. You know? So since these rings are mostly done, what I'm going to do is I was thinking that maybe these rings, maybe not the only ring on the hand. Maybe there's like a tattoo on the hand that's an infinity ring. Okay, since the sketching process is complete, let's get to the real part of this challenge, the inking. I don't know, some people say inking is the hardest process of the drawing, but I quite enjoy it. I mean, sure, it might get tedious sometimes, because essentially what you're doing is just redrawing your sketch. But I find I do most of my corrections when I'm inking, because in some parts of the sketch I might not like a detail, and when I'm inking I just tend to go over it in ink, fix it up, and I ended up liking it better. And now since the inking's done, what I'm going to do, just to push the fact that only ink is my medium at this moment, I'm just gonna shade with some hatching and some cross hatching to give it more depth. So the places where the shadows are, where I'd normally use pencil, like right now this looks real good, but I'm gonna have to erase this. It's not Graphite-tober, it's Inktober. So I'm gonna have to erase this pencil and use hatching and cross hatching. Plus it's a good way to exercise a new style, because I've taken a liking to cross hatching and hatching as shading tools, and I found out that it gives your art that rustic feel, like, ooh, look at this, looks like it could have been one of Leonardo da Vinci's medical drawings or something. You know, that's what hatching brings across for me. So just some light hatching around the outsides, like a couple here. Sometimes I just barely drag the pen and let the ink spot on the page for some texture variation. You know, maybe the knuckles are like this too, the tips of the fingers as well. And then maybe we'll carve some insignias into the ring. So like just some swirls, just for more detail. Maybe we do this. Maybe we make the nails black, sharp, maybe. Although I kind of like them this short. Maybe we'll just round out the tips more. Give it a darker feel. Ah, you know what I can do? I can fill them in completely and leave some highlight spaces. So like right here, that's a highlight. Then we just shade this in, leave it. And there's a highlighted thumb. And these, I guess you won't see much highlight. Yeah, but there. And because the pinky is in the distance compared to these fingers, we'll just give the outline of a nail right there. Okay, so let's sign and finish. So this has been Inktober Prompt 1 Day 1. Prompt 1 Day 1 ring. See y'all whenever for prompt whatever number. I'll be trying to do Inktober daily, and you'll see these posted on my Instagram. So you can follow me there at ShazArtsy, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your